today with Djakou Kassi Nathalie. We always have the chance to meet a lot of African artists, but not always we have with us a ceramist. And that is why it's a very special day for us with her. We would like to know a little bit about you. We would like to know, how did you become a ceramist? Because again, we have a lot of painters, we have a lot of people doing arts, but ceramics is a very special type of art. How did you come so involved in ceramics?
Thank you, Anna, and thank you for the Gaia and Aworanka to give me that honor to be part of the exhibition that is about to end. So about your question, how I became a ceramist, it's not a long story, but it's a strange story, because since I was small, I always admire, with my mind of then, naively, I always admire ceramics. Most time the one my father brought from abroad, because the one he brought from abroad was porcelain from Limoges, and my father used to tell a lot of stories about that porcelain because they were coming from an expensive home producing ceramics. So he will always tell us, take care of it because it's expensive. It's one of the most expensive porcelain. Is made from the house where they spend a lot of time to do it, and you know, repeating it, you will take care, you will pay attention, you will even admire it more. Plus other type of pottery we used to see, even the way the one we used to use at home, because before plastic entered in our habit, we use a glass and pottery. So until one day in 1992, my father came back home telling to mother how he discovered a new school that is about to open, another school with the church art, painting, ceramic, and so when I heard the word ceramic, I said, what? Papa, me, I want to go to that school. He said, no, he refused. I said, no, I want. He said, you have to know how to draw. He said, I used to draw. You have some drawings? I said, yes, show me. I showed. He said, you didn't tell me. I said, I used to draw, you know anything, you know children, we draw most about fashion, drawing other model clothes, drawing small things. So my father was really surprised that I was only the only one drawing, even my younger sister. He said, oh, okay, but the school is not recognized. I don't want you to go to a school that is not recognized yet. I said, and me, I want to learn something. He said, no, but you know, we plan for you to go to that other school. I said, no. He said, anyway, the exam is on Monday. So we went there, you know, arriving in that school. I was so shocked to see that the teacher started producing some work. That shocked me. I said, no, this is what I want to do. They told me, no, it's the school that will decide what you will do. I said, no, me. So during the exam, I have to fight. I have to dig inside my tummy to produce something with clay to succeed, because I saw many students doing good works. I said, I don't do anything, so I have really to give everything I knew. So when I heard few hours later that I succeeded the exam, the joy was another thing. So I was so happy. I was eager to start. This higher rating started in 1992, and since then I never stopped.
That is the story.
This is 30 years, yes. Wow. Since then I never stopped. Apart of taking normal break, but I never stopped.
I know that two of the men that inspired you the most in your life have been obviously your father, yes, and then as well your one of the Congolese teachers. Can you tell us a little bit about the role these two men play in your life as an artist?
You know, like my father at the base is a teacher. And you know, me teaching means contact with people. So, and also because during my childhood, my father divorced from my mother, so that it makes him very close to us. And as a first child, I received a lot of instruction how to handle the younger ones. So you will always repeat to me, you are the first one, you have to show the example, you have to do good, you are the one to show how to do, you don't have to do mistake, because if you do a mistake, they will copy. So he will always teach me things, show me how things have to work, show me how I have to do it right. So, and that thing, he was very severe while teaching or showing you something, but same time, because he was close to us, playing funny, telling stories, watching football together, cooking together, everything, traveling together. So this is where the impact with my father, and it's still affecting me today.
Now,
Yes,
yeah.
because he made me so responsible. I'm a very responsible person. So I started everything early. For my teacher, even before doing the exam that day in 1992, when I saw him, because he was a dwarf, so you see a small man doing a very big verse. It's an image you cannot forget. So I was so surprised that he told me, I asked him if it's difficult. So he told me, it's easy. Just pass the exam. I will show you how, if you have to do ceramic. The fact that he said it's easy, it really give me confidence. I said, it's easy. He said it's easy. So, and all along my years with him, he really taught me confidence and mistaking, because the way he was manipulating clay, he was manipulating without fear. And I'm not scared. Even if your work collapse, the way he will recover the clay, the work, and repair it, I learned all this from him. I did not only learn technique, how to do the work, I learned other things aside of. I learned tips to do something quick, or I learned how to how do you say it in English?
Empty
No, not empty. I want to mean not only follow the rules. Yes, because he used to say it's not only academy you will use in your life of an artist. There are some other ways you will use, because maybe you have your child that is sick, you need a quick money. Do you think you will follow academy? There are some other things you have to, maybe some step you will jump.
Yes.
Yes. So he taught me other things that added to the technique, makes me who I am today.
One of the things that is very unique to your work is how easily we can recognize something that is done by you because of the patterns, because of the masks, because of the way it is done. So how did you find your style? What has inspired you to become the artist that you are today?
Probably what we are seeing today is because from the beginning, when I started working with clay, I was eager to do different from what people think ceramic is. Because going to school, people were like, the term potter was an insult, because they are seeing pottery in shrine, pottery on the street. So I was eager to do different things with clay. Also the fact that I was in contact with a lot of books, because my father used to surround us with a lot of books, with a lot of magazines. I was very curious about everything design, everything interior. So I used to see things then, before the television was, before we have many channels like today. I was already attracted by design. So that thing impacted on my way to want to do things different. Plus also the fact that I used to read a lot about African art, design, architecture. So every day when I woke up, I used to say, I don't want my client that came yesterday to come and see the same thing. I want him to collect many of my work, you understand? And for that, I have to do different. So it's why I try to do, and same time to be consistent in the style. The style came out in 2011, something that, you know, sometimes your brain will send you like a star. It's like a light that suddenly will on in your brain, and you will understand that, no, if I explore this way, I can go far. So I felt it when I started working with those ones. I felt that, no, I have to keep this.
And it was with this style that you won a first prize
in Burkina Faso in 2012.
And this was something that gave you confidence to say, this is the style that actually is my own.
I had the idea before, and when I wanted to participate in the event, I decided to do a big work with that idea. And when I came back, I understand that, no, this one will go far.
Wonderful. And then you came to Nigeria in 2015. Tell us a little bit, how was this experience, and how has Nigeria changed you yourself as an artist, and the way you work, and what has Nigeria brought to you?
Yes, firstly, when I was coming to Nigeria, the plan was not to stay at all. It was just to take a break from some private matters. It was to take a break for 6 months. And because I'm not a lazy person, I said, how can I spend 6 months somewhere without touching clay. It's impossible. After since 1992 working with clay and 2015, 6 months without clay, no. Luckily, I noticed I have a friend that was sharing from Nigeria, sharing my work, that the name is Aworanka. I contacted him to know if there is a material in studio. I said, I just want to go there and spend some time, not do anything during the day. I want to go. I was not planning to produce to sell. I was just planning to go to a studio, maybe share what I know, or learn, or share my experience, entertain people. This is really my plan. But it turned out that he started showing my pictures to people. He planned a 2-man show. This how suddenly I found myself, because the exhibition he planned was a year later, so I couldn't spend 6 months. I have now to find where to find a play. And 1, 2, 3 things, I came to Lagos. The exhibition was so successful. He proposed to me in 2-3 days to stay in Lagos. So the decision to stay in Nigeria was matters of 3 days. And from there, I cannot regret that choice. Everything is going well. The market is there. The people are accepting ceramic little by little, and people are encouraging. Challenges are there, but I enjoy those challenges because I turn them into advantage to produce new ones, because the works I'm producing here are totally different from the one I have because of the challenge I'm facing. But it's not a problem for me. Yes, because when I see the results, I cannot complain about all the challenge I had.
Nathalie, how do you see yourself as an artist in the future? What would be your 5-year plan as an artist?
You know, this is a question that sometimes is hard to reply, because you plan things, but life or God, and it usually happens with my life. When I plan something, one, it will work more than I expect, or it will not work. But my wish is to continue to work and inspire. This is the first thing. Second thing, by God's grace, have my full equipped studio on my own property, not to rent a space. So if I can have it in the 5 years coming, because if I have my own space on my own property, more people can come to learn, and this is how ceramic can survive too, if you have more people practicing.
This moves me to my last question, which is, how do you see the ceramics in Africa evolving as well? What would be your dream for this industry in the future?
My dream is first education. The education should improve. Yes, we already have ceramic taught in school, but we have to improve it, because things are improving in ceramic. Even a lot of type of material are coming out, a lot of techniques. So we have to improve, so that students will not think that doing ceramic is like our ancestors were doing the pottery with those Asian motifs. No, we have first to educate, so that children will be encouraged. And two, us that are already on the ground, we have to continue to work and to be creative. Because if we are creative, we will sell. And when the other one we see that they are selling and is doing well, it will also boost them. It's not only the financial part, but you have to survive. So we have to continue to work and continue to take students, improve the quality of what we are teaching to children about ceramic. Because ceramic is not again what even me, what I learned 30 years ago is not the same thing today. Yes, because I used to do workshop in Austria, in America, with other artists around the world. So each artist will come with his style, but I discover new things about ceramic, new material, new techniques, new colors that I never knew until I participated to those workshops. So we really need to improve the quality of information about ceramic we give to students.
Perfect. Nathalie, I hope this chat is also inspiring to all the students. Thank you so much. It's short, but we know that many people will listen to it and will feel inspired to start as well and to learn more about it.
You're welcome. And the last thing, I'm very grateful to people that encourage us doing ceramic, exhibiting our work, buying, even if they say they are breakable, but
they're not breakable. We have them here.
Our mug at home is ceramic, the tile is ceramic, so I'm very grateful to everybody that is encouraging ceramic.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.